What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out some OliverAnthony. I was asked to check this out on Patreon. By the way, the best way to get me will always be right around there, Patreon. So definitely jump over, come say what's up. It is free. Just literally pinned at the top of the first page is for requests. Um, Mercer County, West Virginia, July 6th. July? I hope it doesn't look like that in July. January 6th, 2025. Dude, I haven't seen snow like that. I haven't woken up to snow in years, and I kind of miss it. I'll be honest with you. This one's called Scornful Woman. So we might get dangerous right now. Oliver's got some things to say. Although last I checked, he's happily, otherwise, engaged, married with kids and whatnot. But we all know that woman. Do me a favor, go support Oliver. Go like, go subscribe to Christopher OliverAnthony's music. I will link it down below. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure you like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. Haven't heard this, haven't seen this. Let's just give it a run. Let's actually do that with sound. Dude loves his dogs. You watch any of his videos, his dogs are always in the background. It's super cool.
Well, she got a side to her I wanna run from. She'll turn a warm afternoon into a cold, cold one. Well, he grabbed the apple and Adam took a bite. And now all these years later, and the mask still ain't right with a scornful woman. A scornful woman.
Yo, dude, I didn't know my guy had help on this, man. We got other musicians on the track here. 1 second here. I'm just gonna get lyrics up quick because there was something I heard that I liked. Scornful Woman lyrics. It's something to the tune of like, she got a side to her I want to run from. So like the to and from play. I dig that. I'm gonna run this back a little bit, but hold on. I wanna get lyrics if I can. Maybe I can't. Got him. Okay. Eve grabbed the apple. Adam took a bite. All these years later, and the math still ain't right with a scornful woman. I see what we're doing here.
Now all these years later, and the mask still ain't right with a scornful woman. A scornful woman. I used to sleep so good, didn't have a nightmare. I was busy dreaming, believing he's always gonna be right there. And now the middle of the day is like the middle of the night, and the court says 50-50, but the math don't seem right with a scornful woman. A scornful woman. She can have all the money.
Yo. Let's give a shout out to our guy on the strings right there, dude. You know me. If you follow my stuff, you know I love me some strings. So that was fire. This is dope. This is a little different than some other stuff he's done. That's let me Let me read these lyrics. I'm just catching up real quick. I read fast. Don't worry about it. Just hang tight. The middle of the day is like the middle of the night. The course is 50-50. The math error. She have all the money, get a little fame. Oh my god, broke as a joke. Yeah, man, it's. I'll get there.
And they can keep all the fame. I go back to being broke as a joke if I could just get a break from the pain.
Okay. I have thoughts. Um. Yeah. It's clever. It's clever. I'm not sure he's talking about a woman at all. No, no. If you listen to his music, he very often has a little bit more kind of pointed, kind of political takes. And if you watch this video here, you know, just burn it down. Um, you could kind of take this where you want to, as far as what you think kind of the underlying narrative is here. Um, but I don't know that he's talking about a woman at all. I could be wrong. She can have all the money and they can keep all the fame. I go back to being broke as a joke if I could just break away from the pain. Um, the court says 50-50. The math just don't seem right. Yeah, I mean you could very easily take this at surface level, about a bitter girl. Sure. Um, I think you could take this a little bit deeper if you dig for it. But man, his let's talk about first off, I don't know that I've ever seen him with assistants before. We got guitar, we got violin, we got all sorts of stuff going on. And they had their own little kind of mini solos, which were absolute fire, by the way. No pun intended with the video. Um, but usually, like you see him like this right here, him in his yard with his, what do they call that, a resonator, something like that, guitar, and his microphone outdoors with his dog. Sometimes by a creek, sometimes not. But now we're making music videos, and we have the help of really good musicians. That was crazy dope. Uh, and he has a way with, I don't even think he understands, like, and I've watched interviews with him, and I've seen enough of his stuff. I don't even think that he knows, like, the appeal of what he does vocally, yet. I think that I know that we've known about him for a while now, and and he had his big breakout, Richmond, north of Richmond, but and then we've seen a lot of videos since then. But I don't know that. I mean, the world caught on for a second, but like if you continue to listen to him, it's crazy. Like it's believable when you listen to artists that have emotion and passion, and the things that he does vocally, just the little hitches and the pauses and just little things, and like, and he'd be the first to tell you, like, he's not the best at guitar, and he'll be the first to tell you that he doesn't think he has the best voice, but like, it's like weirdly become like this vocal of the the middle class working America, right? Um, He is not even middle, lower to middle class. He's kind of the voice of your 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 middle America. He's become that sort of in a way, right? Which is wild. And you can hear this because there's this cry in his voice every time that he does songs that are meaningful, and you hear that emotion come through, and for the most part, it makes sense to a lot of Americans, not even just Americans. I mean, it makes sense because it's relatable. You don't have to live here in the states to relate to a lot of the things he says. You go back to Richmond. You can relate to that too if your government is, your sort of your 1% versus the rest. But you know what I'm saying. Anyways, I could talk for a while on his appeal. But that was fire. And go support my guy. Go support OliverAnthony music, please. I'll link it down below. And yeah, love to have you guys here as well. Thanks for joining. And make sure you check us out live. I'm going live Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday mornings. Although this next Saturday, I might possibly not be in town. I might have to be in Las Vegas. So it's close, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Either way, we'll talk to you guys on the next. Have a wonderful rest of your day.